Hello, Algebra students. Today we are going to solve systems again, only this time I'm going to show you how to use your graphing calculator to solve the systems instead of graphing them by hand. And yes, you can do that. So it's important to know how to graph them by hand. However, I'm going to show you how to use the calculator if it's not required. So here's what I'd like you to do. Get out your graphing calculator. Get out the Bellwork. And what we're going to do first is we are going to turn our calculators on and we're going to clear the memory first so that we don't get messed up. So press second, then plus, then go to 7 reset, and then go to 1 all RAM, and then go to 2 reset, and your RAM should be cleared. So that will put us on the right track to be able to do these without any sort of problem. Okay, so if it tells you to solve the system and you're allowed to use a graphing calculator, this is what you can do. Okay, so let's start with this first system. Both of these are in y equals, which is good because that's what we need to put them in our calculator. So let's do that. Press y equals. And let's put the first equation in our calculator. Y equals 5x minus 10. Oh, great. Okay, now let's put the second one in our calculator on y2. So now we're going to put y equals 10 plus x in the second one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to graph it. So press graph, and both of our lines should come up. Now, the problem on this one is I cannot see where they intersect, and that's what the solution is. I can tell they're going to intersect up here. So what that means is I probably need to change my y-axis to be a little higher and my x-axis. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to make my x maximum 20 and my y maximum 20. And then I'm going to press graph again and see if I can see where they intersect. And I can. So that's great. But what is that ordered pair? And it's really hard to kind of count and figure that out. So there's a function on here that will do that. So what we want to do is we want to press the following thing. Press second trace. See how it says calc up there? So we're going to press that. And what we will come up is calculate and all these options. Well, we want to figure out where they intersect. So we're going to go press 5 or scroll down to 5 and press intersect. And they call all of these curves, even though they're straight. But the first curve, so you'll notice that the blinking light, the cursor is on your first graph. So first curve question mark, yep, press enter. Then it will jump to your second line and it'll say second curve. And as long as it's on your second line, good to go, press enter. And then it says guess question mark. That's asking you, do you want me to guess where they intersect? Yes, we do. So press enter again. And it tells us the intersection point. And that's exactly what we want. So our answer to this first system, where do they cross? What makes them both true is 5, 15. Yay, X and Y. That's our first answer. Okay, so let's do a little bit more complicated. Again, we're going to use graphing calculator the whole time today. So here's the next one. Y plus 8 equals 5x, and then 10x plus 16 equal 2y. All right, in order to put them in the graphing calculator, they have to be in y equals, and neither of them are. So we want to start by changing them, and then we can put them in again. So to get y all by itself, right, here's y, we would need to cancel this 8. So we're going to start by subtracting 8 and subtracting 8. So this first equation in the system should be y equals 5x minus 8. Yay! All right. Now I got to do it on this side. Now this time, this is weird, right? The y is on the other side of the equation. Totally okay. We are just going to work backwards. So the one that we need to cancel actually is the 2. And since the 2 is right next to the y, it really means 2 times y. So to undo that, we're going to, what do you think? Oh, if you said divide, you are right. Yay, you're so smart. Divide by 2. And we're going to divide each of these by 2 as well. Yay. Okay, let's rewrite it. So now we have 5x, because 10 divided by 2 is 5, plus 8, because 16 divided by 2 is 8 equals y. And so technically, even though that's backwards, it's in y equals. And so we are so excited. All right, go back to your y equals on your graphing calculator, clear out the last system, and let's put in this one. So we want y equal 5x minus 8. And then we want y equal 5x plus 8. And then we're going to press graph. Boop. There's one line. There's another line. And they turn out parallel. So what is the solution if they're parallel? Oh, no solution. You're right. Good job. Okay, no solution for that one. Those are parallel lines. Okay, so, and just so you know, the second part of your assignment today doesn't ask you what is the solution. It says how many. So this would be one solution. There's one solution here. There is no solution for this one. Okay. If it asks you what is the solution, we have to give the actual answer, but sometimes it asks you how many. All right, one last one for Bellwork. Also, make sure you attach this to your assignment so you can get full credit today as well. Attach it to 6-1. All right, here we go. Next one. This one's in y equals. This one is not, so we have to change it. And we are super smart, so we know that we're going to start by canceling 15x. Okay, by 15x. Let's subtract it. Subtract it over here. And then that 3's got to get out of there as well. So to cancel that 3, we have to divide everything by 3. And we're going to rewrite it. Y equals 12 divided by 3 is 4. And then negative 15x divided by 3 is negative 5x. And I apologize if it's glitching a little. I need a new cord. All right, let's go back to our y equals. Clear that out. Put this new one in. So I've got y equals negative 5x plus 4. Oops, that's in the wrong spot. Sorry. Negative 5x plus 4. And then my second one says y equals 4 minus 5x. And then we're going to press graph. Whoop. Here goes the first line. And then you're like, what the heck? Where's my second line? Guess what? If you look at this, right, the slopes are the same, and so are the y-intercepts. So there really is two lines being graphed here, but they landed on the same spot. So this comes out to be the same line, which means there are infinite solutions. Okay, and that is our opener to using the graphing calculator. Okay, make sure you staple this to 6-1. Now, the ones I want you to do is this section right here. All right, numbers 1 through 9. I want you to do those by graphing them in your calculator. You do not need to check your solution. All right, you need to make sure they're in y equals, graph them in your calculator, and give me the solution. Give me the ordered pair for each one, or tell me it's no solution or whatever. Okay, you're not doing the rest of this side. Then the other side, what I want you to do is I'd like you to do this section right here where you use your calculator again. Use your calculator. And we're going to do this section. And all I need to know is how many. This one, tell if it, you don't have to tell the solution. Tell if it has one, infinite, or no solution for each of those. Okay, and then staple this to it, and we will collect it tomorrow. Okay, if you have questions, feel free to email me or come see me. Have a great rest of your day.